Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Happy Thursday to you all. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hey, ho. Hey, ho. Happy Thursday. Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys had an amazing hump day Wednesday. I did call off work yesterday, you guys, like I said, and I went to my mom's and washed clothes. Well, first, before I left, I vacuumed. I vacuumed my room floor, the living room floor, the hallway floor. I made sure the kitchen was clean, which I had already done that this morning and yesterday morning. And then I wiped down the couch. I wiped down the tables. I got the house together, and then I went ahead and got my clothes and things together, my blanket, and went out to my mom's and hung out with her. I have some video of that a little bit I'm gonna share with you guys maybe today. And then came home and on the way back from her house, I stopped at the dollar store. I still didn't get my creamer, you guys. Stopped at the dollar store, got a few things, and then got me some White Castle burgers and came home. Took everything up the stairs by myself. Jeremiah was passed out asleep, didn't even hear me ring the bell. So I pulled the car up to the back, down around the alley to the back, and parked it close to the gate. Took as much as I could up. I had 3 bags on this shoulder because they had handles, so I just put them on my shoulder, all 3 bags, and then the big bag with all my clothes in it that had a handle to it, the suitcase bag, I just rolled that. And then when I got to the stairs, I didn't have no choice because you can't roll the wheels up the stairs. Well, I couldn't, so I just picked it up and carried it on up the stairs. And then I left one bag in the car, so I came back down to, move the car, and that's when I brought the bag up. And I got to park right directly in front of the house. And it wasn't until I got out I realized, oh my God, I'm under yet again another tree. But when I looked out the window this morning, I don't think that I saw any bird poop or anything, because I washed my car at my mom's house. There was just so much bird poop on it. It was frustrating. So sorry guys, but I had such a headache this morning. I took some Advil. I've pretty much been praying off and on all night since I got home. I talked to my daughter all the way home from my mom's and until I came in the house last night. I think I talked to her about 11, but I had such a headache. I went ahead and laid down, and then I was just up off and on throughout the night. The TV was playing, but I wasn't watching it. I think I watched 1 or 2 things. That's it. But y'all, I had a dream, and I'm praying that I didn't forget it. I was too tired to even, as always, try to record, so I don't forget it. But it was weird because it was. I'm gonna share with y'all. It was like 2 dreams, right? So the first time I got up last night, it was because I woke up and I was hot. No, I was cold, a little chilly. So I took the fan out the window and shut the window. No, what it was, it wasn't that I was cold. It was a nice temperature. It was the smoke. I don't know. So I think somebody outside was smoking. I can't stand the smell of that smoke, like cigarette smoke. So I shut the windows, right? Lay down, fell asleep, but then I woke up and I was hot, so I had to let the window back open, put the fan back in the window. And this was about, I want to say 3 in the morning, 3 something. Lay down, said prayers, and y'all, the dream I had started off, okay, if I can remember, started off at an office building. And it was like we were investigating. There were some guys that were doing a lot of illegal stuff in the office, and we were trying to catch them, right? Trying to get the proof so that we can get them out of there, get them jailed, right? But we had no extent, the level of stuff that they were doing. And in the dream, it's so weird. It's like I was a partner with someone, and the person I was a partner with, I had married, and he was a little off, not in a negative way, but in an eccentric type of way. When you have a person that's really smart, they tend to be a little bit different. So he was really smart, and he was really good at going undercover because he could take on so many different roles and really become the character. And he was quite hilarious at that. And for some reason, I don't know what happened, that he had been out of the field for a bit, right? And at the desk, and I was in the field and had another partner, and he was coming back, and the partner, he was coming back, and I think he was coming back as my partner, and the person that I had was the other person's partner. Or I still had the partner that I had, and he ended up having somebody else's partner, because I kept trying to explain to the other person, he's really good. Don't be, thrown off. He's really good. But, so then, oh my God, I'm trying to remember. So, in a dream, I'm going through this workout room, right? So there's people in there working out, and there's 3 guys in particular. One guy had his headphones on, and he was a pain in the butt, so I didn't know if he was in on it or not. He didn't appear to be. And then you had 2 other guys. So the 2 other guys, it was 1, 2, 3. The one that had the headphones on that I wasn't sure about, and then one in the middle, and then the other one. And so first it was the 2, and then another one came in. And so when that third one came in, and then there was other people around, I think. But when the other one came in, the 2 started to talk, right? And they was just talking like they did this all the time. So like they weren't worried about people hearing them, or maybe the people was also in on it. I don't know. But it was as if they weren't worried about it. For whatever reason, they weren't worried about their conversation. And I was sitting listening to the conversation about, I guess they was trafficking women. I'm not sure. It was that type of conversation. Yeah, she was this and she was that. And so then all of a sudden you had these, hold on guys. Who is it? Sorry guys, when I started talking to you guys, it was 7:04 or 7:15 now. When I sat down, it was 7:04. But so all of a sudden, these like midget guys came in. They all had on no top. Most of them had on no top, and they were taking their pants down. They were unbuckling their pants, and there was a line of them. And somebody was leading them into another room. And I think in the other room is where they had all these women, right? So they were going in there to do what they wanted to do to them. And so then they were coming out. You make it in time?
For what?
Work. You said you overslept. Let me see that.
I was late.
How late? I knocked on your door, but you was out.
I got back at 9. I'm surprised I didn't see you on stuff. Well, I don't know. Straight to sleep now.
That explains why you was, cause I had bags on. I brought them up the stairs myself because I didn't know you was home. I didn't see your car until I parked in front of it, and then I rang the bell to get in, and you didn't open the door. I was just ringing and ringing. He just ate twice, ringing and ringing, and you didn't answer. I was like, he must be dead. So, in the dream, y'all, I got you a piece in the freezer. Pepperoni and cheese deep dish, the little small ones. Put it in the thing.
Huh?
Put it in the.
I'm probably knocked out by the time that thing.
Oh. So I figured you probably stop and get you something to eat for breakfast, a sandwich or something.
I gotta.
Get you some rest. I'll make some fish for I took out some fish, you guys. I put it in the so that it thaw. I washed it off and put it in the refrigerator in a bowl. On my first break I'll season it, and then on my lunch break I'll cook it. The minute I took it out the cabinet. But anyway, I fed him this morning. He really liked it. I got a bag of 9 Lives. He loves it. Like, I gave him some, and then he ate, and then he wanted more. So I went on and gave him a little bit more. But anyway, so when they got through with the women, they came out, right? And one guy came out, and they immediately grabbed him, and they started beating him up. And they was like, you don't put your hand, you don't hurt them. So I guess he, beat up one of the women, and so they beat him up, right? You don't damage the goods, the merchandise. And so, and I don't know how I was recording it, but I was watching all of this, right? One moment. Oh, this is strong. My mom gave me some French roast coffee, and I made 2 cups. I used 2 things, and it's really strong. It's dark. I'm out of the creamer, so I used milk, and of course I got the whipped cream. It's strong, which is good. Y'all, my nose. I just feel sick, nauseated. Anyway, so I don't know how I was. Maybe I had camera on me somewhere, but I was obviously watching them recording, so that we can get these guys, arrested, all of them, everybody. And so I'm not sure what happened after that. I know it was some more, but I can't remember, right? And then I woke up again. I think I was just praying. I don't know. I woke up again, but I don't think it was for long. I went right back to sleep. And I think the cat, I don't know. But anyway, I went back to sleep, and I dreamed that I was in my home, my apartment, and it looked totally different from this one. It kind of reminded me of the home I was in Des Plaines, the kitchen part of it. So I'm in the home, and next thing I know, I'm in the living room, and next thing I know, somebody comes in my house from the back. And I was like, what the heck? Why y'all? It was my neighbor. It was a neighbor. In the dream, it was a neighbor. And they had a baby. It was a guy, the neighbor, a guy, a lady. She was holding a baby. And I think maybe another person. And she was like, well, we're knocking on the door, but nobody heard us. So when we opened it, or she leaned into it or something, but the door opened. And they was coming in. She was like, we are locked out. We can't get in. I was just hoping that maybe we can come through, come around, or, something. And, I was like, yes. I was like, yeah, you can. But it was something, the way they came in, that had me that was a little weird or off about it. And all of a sudden, in a car, and I'm in this car, and it's myself, someone on the passenger side, I think a kid, and maybe 3 people in the back, I'm not sure. And I'm driving slow. I'm trying to see, because I guess it was something going on, traffic. It was an accident or something. So I'm trying to take my time, drive slow, trying to avoid. And as I'm driving, I'm looking this way. In the dream, like I'm going this way. In the dream, a car was coming this way, but I'm not seeing this car, right? And so I guess they sped up or something, I don't know, which caused me to hit their car in the dream. To hit their car in the dream, right? And when I hit the car, I stopped immediately. They stopped. And I think somebody in their car was laid out on the ground like they was really hurt. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? And whoever was in my car, and all of a sudden, the car, like I was trying to back up a little bit, and the car wouldn't stop moving. And they were looking at me, she's trying to get away. And I'm going, no, it's the car. It won't stop. It won't stop. I'm trying to say, it won't stop. It's not me. It's not stopping. Something's wrong. And the car just would not stop. It was moving. And I'm like blowing the horn. It won't stop. It won't stop. And I think the people in my car, or 1 or 2 people, was thrown out or jumped out. I don't remember. But it's just rolling back. It's rolling back. And so the people car I hit, they started following me, chasing me. Like, you're not finna get away. They was driving. It was just crazy, like a car chase type of thing. And when they look, you could tell that they realized, oh, she's in trouble. The car is not stopping for her. I could tell in the dream how they were looking. He was like, no, she's in trouble, And the car just would not stop. It was just rolling. And I woke up. I don't know where I was going, what was going on. I don't know if I ended up hitting something. I don't know what the heck happened, but it was so real. It was so real, y'all. It was so real. Like, in my mind, this was going on for real. Okay? I don't know where we was going, what we was doing. I don't know the conversation, nothing other than that. It was so, like, what the heck is going on? And I woke up. And when I woke up, my tablet alarm was going off. It was 6:30. No, 6 o'clock. And I was like, no, I'm lay back down till 6:30. And I lay back down, and then at approximately 6:30, the cat was in there going meow. And he normally don't do that, but he was meow, meow, meow. And I was like, okay. And then my feet was off from under the blanket, and so he goes and start biting on the heel of my foot. And I was like, oh my God, okay, I'm getting up. Normally he doing it because he playing and stuff, but he was meow, meow, meow. He biting on the heel of my foot. Like, is he hungry? Did he want me to get up? Like, what's going? So I went ahead and got on up. It was difficult, but I got on up and said my prayers. And I know I have to go donate today, so I wasn't even going to put a top or anything on, just leave my t-shirt tank top on. And I was like, no, I'm just going to go ahead and get on up. And, I wasn't going to brush my teeth, wash my face, nothing. I was like, I'll do that on my 3rd break. And I was like, no, Sheena, get on up, get yourself together. And that's what I did, and said my prayers and got my coffee going and all of that. So, but yeah, it was just, just a bit strange. It really was. I'm a little hungry, but not so much. I'm thinking about maybe making some grits, but I don't really feel like doing it. That's the problem. I don't feel like it. It's not the instant ones, it's the ones that are thin. So it will take a little bit longer, and I just don't feel like doing it. If I get up now, I can do it at 7:26 and probably see if Jeremiah wants some breakfast. Give me a moment. Let me see if he do. Maybe I will. He's so tired. He said he'll probably be asleep. He said, I don't know. He's like, I don't want you to make it, then I go to sleep. Because he does that, and that's a waste of food. So what I'm going to do, because my problem is I don't feel like making it. It is a quick in 5 minutes grits. So maybe I'll go ahead and make me some grits. I have butter, because I cannot have them without butter and salt. There's no way. I don't know if you can. If you can, kudos to you, but I cannot. Let me show y'all. So my mom, let me turn this on. First, let me get my water ready for the grits. I'm just going to use so while that's running, so I'll just use a cup of water. But this is what my mom gave me. Cool, right? French rolls. It's the cup and French bread and some tea and some fish and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna make the grits, and then when the grits are almost done, I'll make some scrambled egg and slice up me some hot dogs. I was telling my daughter, as much as I love me some Oscar Mayer hot dogs, normally on my break I would grab me a hot dog, right? But I haven't been doing that because my sister sent message talking about how they found human DNA in certain brands of hot dogs, but I didn't see Oscar Mayer on there, so I just stopped eating them. I was like, it did something to me. And I was like, well, maybe I should eat it anyway. I've been doing it. But I was talking to my daughter. She had Googled it, looked it up, and she said Oscar Mayer was not one of the ones that, has the human DNA in it. Which I was like, okay, good, great. Now I can have my hot dogs, because I like my Oscar Mayer. Turkey hot dogs from Oscar Mayer, regular beef. I like hot dogs, Like I used to eat them cold. I used to just grab one out and eat it. But then they started telling me, oh, you shouldn't do that. Bacteria and da-da-da. I'm like, but No, Choco. You smell that fish. It was like, you shouldn't do that. It's not good. I'm like, but I've been doing it. I grab a cold hot dog and some pickle juice. Woo! I'm set. Cold hot dog and pickle juice. I was good. Especially at night when you get up and you have a taste for something, but you don't know what it is. That was my go-to. It was my go-to, but since they said that, I don't do that no more. And my cousin, he the same way. He said the same thing. That he would do it too. I was like, really? So I'm not the only one? Because I really thought I was. Y'all, I'm finna make my scrambled egg. I learned that, and I think I told y'all that before, you're not supposed to scramble your egg. Like when you're making cakes or anything, you don't use plastic cups, plastic bowls or anything like that for the eggs. You're supposed to use glass. Or, the silk, the tin, whatever you call it, aluminum. And I forget the reason why she said it. The lady that taught the class, I forget the reason why she said you don't supposed to. But I'm using plastic today. Because it was easy. Get your easy accessible. Always getting your butt in my garbage. No. He's something else. I missed. So from over here, I'll put the egg back in the refrigerator. Got my shredded cheese, because y'all know you gotta have shredded cheese. I don't know about nobody else. But my eggs, I prefer cheese eggs. If it's not cheese eggs, not cooked. I'll eat it, but I have to really, really want them. I might have put too much water because I didn't want to put many grits, but I can always put in the refrigerator and heat them up tomorrow for breakfast. Y'all know when I used to work at the doctor's office in River Forest, right? The internal medicine, sports medicine. In the mornings when I go, and I would go a little bit early, that's what I would make myself, was a bowl of grits. And sometimes I would have egg, most of the time I wouldn't, because it's a doctor's office, you have microwave. So if I did have eggs, it would be something I cooked at home and brought it there and heated it up. But if I made the grits there, it was the instant ones you put in the microwave, and that's what I would have. I was on this weight loss thing. Okay, let me turn this down. I hate when they pop like that. I'm trying to get burnt. Look at this burnt. Or like my grandma used to say, boink. I don't want to get boink. But yeah. Jeez, where's my top? Who put the top over it? Is it not done? Yeah, but I'm not going to get popped. But yeah, so hope y'all don't mind watching me cook breakfast. Just had a taste for it right quick. But why not join me? So I'm gonna go ahead, put my hot dog on. One hot dog. And this one only because I cut it in half. I tip off. Dun, dun, dun. I think I'm gonna make sure to get myself some pancakes and syrup and stuff. Sometimes I have a taste for them, but I haven't bought any in a while, you know. So definitely gotta do that. And I'm gonna have jelly with it. So I always use a little black pepper for my eggs. Garlic powder. That's it. I don't really put salt because the cheese is salty in itself, and so is the butter. So I don't really use salt. Every blue moon I will put a little bit. For the most part, no. And the grits. Most of the time I'll go ahead and season the whole thing, but I mean most of the time I won't, because everybody likes it differently, you know. But I'll probably be the only one for the next couple of days to eat it, so. But I can't see anybody. I don't ever want to I guess the point I'm trying to make is I don't want to over season anything. So that's why a lot of people that, you know, if anybody want, you have to season your own, put your own salt in your grits. But as you can see, I You like a lot of butter in my grits. Like a lot of butter in my grits. I don't like my grits too runny. I don't like them too thick. I like them kind of in between. Same thing with my toast. I like my toast a little crisp, not a lot. So most of the time I put my toast just in the pan, let it get a little, heat on it. But that's it. I don't too much. I don't like it cooked hard. My toast. I don't like it cooked hard at all. Don't like cold butter, jug yogurt. For my egg, I usually turn it all the way up and put a little more butter and a little bit of oil because I don't want it to stick. And sometimes the butter burns. The oil keeps the butter from burning. Now I'm not going to add more butter at all. As clean as I go. So I'm almost done, y'all. Quick breakfast. And I don't stir it right away. This pan is not as non-stick as it used to be. It used to be able to put bread in there and it slide right off. I put my pan here so it has to soak. Okay, because it ain't, like I said, non-stick as it used to be. But everything else is spoon, the bowl, I can wash that out now. The only thing I would have to wash later is the pan. And once it's soaked, it's easy. And the pot that I use is non-stick as well, so. Well, the pot that I use is actually non-stick. It's still non-stick. This pan is not so much non-stick like it used to be. So that's that, you guys. My quick breakfast is done, which is weird because I really don't usually eat breakfast in the morning. But today, I just have a taste for breakfast, I guess. So that means probably won't eat again until this evening, which is fine because I've lost, like I told y'all, 1 pound. So I know it's not a lot, but I'd rather lose 1 than gain 1, right? Turn this light off, go back in here and eat my breakfast, you guys, while I edit these videos. It is 7:43, so 8:10 I'll go and log in for work. So thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate it. Have yourself an amazing, thankful, thoughtful Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. Just enjoy your day. If I don't speak to you guys again later, I'll speak with you definitely, be it Lord's will, tomorrow on Friday. But in the meantime, remember to say your prayers. Treat people the way you would expect to be treated, or better, treat people the way the Lord would. And expect great things, guys. I'm expecting great things today. I tell you that every day, and I'm going to keep telling you every day. Expect great things to happen to you, through you, and for you. Until later, bye. I know I just talked to y'all. It's 7:54. I finished most of my breakfast. I didn't eat it all. Wasn't as hungry as I thought it was, but it was good. So I'm going to put it in the microwave, and later if I get hungry, I'll just heat it up. But let me show y'all. Good morning, good. Good morning. How's yourself? How's yourself? Always standing on my computer keys. I'm going to try to put them in the water today. Come on now, I'm just trying to wipe your eyes. Still, let me wipe your eyes. Can I wipe your eyes? Don't mean we have to not nibble and bite and play and lick on my fingers. I just wanted to wipe your eyes. That's all. That's all. I just wanted to wipe your eyes. That's all I wanted to do. Is that okay? No? 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 All I want to do is wipe your eyes. Can I wipe your eyes? I wonder would you let me put you in the tub, huh? In that case. So really quick, I remember when I went to the show with my sister, she was talking about another Fast and Furious, and I was like, I'm done. I stopped watching it a long time ago. I can't get with him anymore. But then I saw the preview, and they got Jason Momoa. I will be watching it for that reason only. And y'all know I love me some Vin Diesel, but they just, to me, outdone it with the Fast and the Furious. No. But Jason Momoa, I'm gonna watch it. But really quick, while I was sitting here eating, I was watching, I clicked on Vanessa Van Life, and she mentioned someone named Prissy P just had her baby. So I went to look, and she's so pretty. She had a cesarean. She had a beautiful little girl named Nova. so cute. So I did subscribe to her channel because I thought she was so cute. The mom, Miss Prissy P, she's so nice. For what I just saw, they seem like they are a very beautiful family. So I subscribed and I'll probably check them out a couple of times. Like maybe after I study my word, I'll go and look at her channel. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Prissy P, beautiful little girl. She had on April 11th. But anyway, that was it. Have an amazing day today, guys. Bye.